will Bali ever recover from the current status, what we have right now? Everything closed, everything empty, even empty streets, monkeys walking on the cables, on the roof of the empty abandoned buildings. I don't know, guys. You have to answer yourself this question. The only good news is the one warung here is open, selling the local merch, local bags. One monkey over here also, and so many monkeys on the cables over there, as you can see, jumping, looking for food. All the buildings around, they are for rent or going into self-destructions. Monkeys are everywhere. I'm just hoping, as they literally not gonna jump on me right now, as is possible actually. It's happened in the history, not on me, but on someone's. I only get lost my Ray-Bans once. Sunny sunglasses, not paid endorsement for the company of the sunglasses. Anyway, check this out. How does it look like? This is big tragic, and honestly, nobody knows if it will ever happen to the previous stage. In the past 2 years, I'm filming and documenting what's going on in Bali every single day, because I'm doing vlogs every single day. And in the first year, I was very optimistic. In the second year, I was still optimistic, mixing with realism. Now I only thinking about the real things, what's happening, what's going on around, and I can say in here in Jalan Monkey Forest is very, very bad right now. However, if you're not familiar with Bali somehow and you are still watching this video till this moment, this street at that time about 5 p.m. used to be super extremely crowded. Was so many people everywhere, walking, driving, traffic jam. So many people was going into the monkey forest, which is the forest behind me, but unfortunately, currently, this is only just the memory. Whatever I'm gonna show you now, they are just empty abandoned buildings and stuff like this. Behind me is the one warung open, but there's nobody here. This is just simply nobody here. Somebody said you can play football on the streets of the Jalan Monkey Forest, and I have to say this is true. Anyway, building for rent if you would like to open some shop, boutique or cafe, whatever. There is a lot of places to do it. Oops, something happened with the monkeys there. I will have a look. This is the monkey forest corner, and check this out, this area over here, and all the buildings, all the businesses. It's really bad shape nowadays. Either is for lease, for rent, or either is not suitable for anything, just for the huge renovation. Okay guys, but being more optimistic and put down somewhere the realism and pessimism to the back, everything can back to the previous stage and to be normal, but few factors must be done, and this is the action. That must be action, not only talking about that. First of all, international tourism must become back. So visa on arrival, no quarantine, at least for the fully vaccinated people, like some other countries already do, including even Thailand in Southeast Asia, which is the Bali one of the biggest competitors. Second, if you wanna have this everything fully again, major refurbishments, investments must be done over here. Unfortunately, currently everything looks like extremely deserted and extremely sad. Not even mentioned, and some people could consider as this streets looks ugly. Of course, we are talking about the people who potentially never been in Bali but would like to visit Bali in the future, because still so many people never been in Bali and would like to come to Bali. Like for example, my friend who is living in Thailand, she's thinking about so many beautiful places in Bali, but her imagination is completely different than what she see and what is actually really existing in Bali right now. And also one thing what I just realized, maybe it doesn't mean anything about the improvement, however, check this out, that doesn't look good, right? One thing is, as nowadays a lot of companies, a lot of even airlines are advertising Bali as not cultural aspects like Islands of God, like long time ago Bali's Islands of Gods, but more likely they advertise into Nusa Penida, beautiful landscapes, sometimes Labuan Bajo and Komodo, which is actually belongs more likely to Indonesia, not really to Bali. Actually Nusa Penida, yes, but there is no more temples, no more cultural things like a Kecak dance or something like this, what is advertised as the Bali into the tourists outside the Bali, obviously, outside the Indonesia, to promote Bali. in the world. So that's how it looks like. And one more time, situation on the streets. Check this out. Somebody have a nice BMW here, cabrio in Bali, quite rare things. Anyway, there is also one thing what many people realize, as the local domestic tourism is not enough. Bali will be never without international tourism the same like it was, because local domestic tourism, they coming to Bali and even sometimes is very busy, but this is during the Christmas, during the holidays of New Year's, Christmas, Ramadan and few other holidays, and that's it. After that will be extremely quiet, how it's now in Ubud right now. We are in Jalan Monkey Forest. It's actually like nothing literally is happening. If you want, and anyone wants, especially the business owners wants, in general, Bali busy and having a good life, streets must be busy with people. But to do it, international tourism one more time must be fully open without very hard restrictions like quarantines and looking for the visa on arrival, or at least paid visa on arrival, which is like $30, like was a decade ago, 10 years ago was like that, $30 or something you pay and you have it free to go. Or at least some system like is in Thailand, test and go. You make a one test, even if you are vaccinated, and you go, it's all right. But if you are coming and it's fully quarantine, okay, quarantine right now is 7 or 10 days, which is for some people could say it's not that bad, but for majority, 99% of people from all around the world, if quarantine will be more than 1 day, nobody will ever come here, and that's the true fact and reality. Anyway, back to the topic of the Ubud. Today we are focusing on Ubud. This area used to be very busy. That's not the surprise right now. It's just quiet. There are some cars parked around, and well, there's no people walking around at all, right? Heading into the Ubud center, we will see Ubud center. If Ubud center is some action in Ubud, in Bali right now, in Ubud, there will be in Ubud center, where I'm heading right now. Also a little drive for everyone who are missing the area, who are familiar with Ubud, Monkey Forest. This is for you, some new construction here, but after that not really much has changed. Beautiful weather, by the way, nowadays. In the last week is beautiful weather, no rain, not much rain, or almost no rain at all, and it's sunny, so that's really nice for filming. Also the road here is brand new right now. If you are watching, following me for every day, if you're new on the channel, you could consider to subscribe, because we are doing vlogs every single day already, almost 2 years. I'm doing vlog every day. Here's some tourists, King Palace, which is at least something is happening here, at least a little bit. Anyway, back to the topic. The road here was very bumpy, and then there was the construction for almost half year, and there was the dirt road here, and now it's beautiful asphalt, nearly no bumpy at all, nearly, because there are some here like a bumps little bit, and have to be careful on this one. And anyway, parking of the area of the additional art market, but every restaurants on the right are just simply closed, and well, not much is happening. It's very, very, very far to any kind of normal. All right, that's briefly how does it look situation in Bali right now. For everyone who are missing Bali, where are my sunglasses? The sun is so bad. Actually, well, you can comment below, what do you think? Do you agree with me about the tourism? I think so many of you will agree with me, but however, if you have different point of view of this and different thoughts, you can comment below. And as always, I will see you on next one. See you tomorrow.